Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for the old Slot Car Saturday Night Live, the first show in May of 2025. Sorry again for the absence, but as you guys all know, family comes first. But wow, 18 people already here and just started off the evening. That's great. Thank you for showing up. I know the weather's getting nicer in a lot of places. Everybody's got spring fever, cabin fever. I know I do. So, I appreciate everybody that does take the time to show up tonight. Oh, hey, Mark. Were your ears burning in the member show? We were talking about how you did a couple of shows. Thanks for showing those off. I'll have to try to catch those out. Hey, Mr. Murphy, you need to email me your color and size for your shirt thank you membership sometime this week so I can get those ordered for the first 5 members. And thank you for showing up again, sir. Don't get old. I love your advice. Hey, Steve. Thanks for showing up, man. Hey, Carl. Welcome back. Hey, Tommy. I'm scrolling up. Hey, John. Hey, Steve. Thanks for showing up, buddy. G-Bud. Adam's back. Jim, Mr. Benito. Rick. Bruce. Mike. The dude. Hey, Zim. Steve. Welcome back. Jeff, thank you for showing back up. There's John again. Thank you, sir, for your support as always. I think I've hit everybody. Yeah. Okay. Paul's back too. Sorry I missed you there. You're at the very top, Paul. Hey, Patrick. You can run, but you can't hide. Hey, Monty. Hey, Steven. Long time no see, buddy. Glad you could join in, man. Hope you like the members thumbnail. You and Keith should really like that one. I know I do. Thank you guys all for showing up. 35. So we do have the same special giveaway going on, 60, 70, 80 as far as pit kits go. And once again, those were donated to the channel as free prizes, giveaways, if we hit those numbers of live viewers at any point in time during tonight's show by Adam Hurt, the Hurt family with Adam, Brianna, and Alex. So be sure to stop by and check out Alex and Adam and Brianna on Wednesday nights and tell them hello. And thank you for sponsoring the pit kits for tonight. And then Scott's House of HO Racing from the generosity of donations through the channel and YouTube's payment. I bought a surprise car. So once we get to 80 viewers at any point in time during whichever show it is, hopefully it's tonight, but then we'll give away that the bonus car. And then we still have the 100 AFX car that we still haven't, given away yet either. So technically we've got like 2 cars and 3 pit kits that could be given away at any night if we got up to 100 viewers. So, hey, Josh, thanks for showing up, man. Top Fuel and Top Sportsman. Oh, no, man. I would have all sorts of fun crying with the nitro burning, man. That's awesome. Enjoy. Hey, Danny, welcome back, buddy. As long as I'm still having midlife crisis, I'm still in midlife. I love the way you think. I tell people when they ask me, how's it feel to be that old? And I'm like, I don't know. I've never been this old before. So I can't tell you. Regrettably, Tommy, I'm still trying to get my money back so I can take it to the other engine builder to get fixed from the latest engine builder's mess ups. So not well. Let's just put it that way, Tommy. Been dragging. And with the recent things that have happened, now more than ever, it's kicked me in the ass some more that I need to light a fire underneath some places to get some stuff done. Yeah, long story short, to those of you that missed it, the last engine builder that put in the wrong harmonic balancer when they built the motor also put in the wrong Ford timing camshaft. So to those of you that aren't familiar with how small block Fords work, there's a early model firing order and a late model firing order in the 302 V8, not the modular motor. I don't know anything about those. But the old school 302 V8s, there's two different firing orders, and he put the wrong firing order in it that would have matched the early style dampener that he originally put on there. And so if I would have even tried to start that car or that motor and it fired off by some miracle because the firing order is all out of whack, but with the compression, there's a good chance it might have, that it would have ruined my heads and the pistons and everything. So it wouldn't have been a good deal. Hey, Sandra, welcome back. Nice to see you. Wow, shooting up 42. We're almost to the 50. Yeah, Tommy, that's a word for it. I'm trying to keep it PC. Trying to keep it PC. That's a word for it. There's a lot of other words that follow along with that one, but yeah, that one pretty much covers it. So yeah, thanks, Andra. I usually get to hear about what people are cooking out on their grill, or where they're going out to eat, or where they just came from out to eat. So, well, we're glad to have you back. Like I said, we understand, life gets in the way. Obviously, I'm the perfect example of that. And we just appreciate the time that everybody has that they can join in. Like I said, life pulls you in a million directions all the time, and you just never know what's going to change your plan at the last second. Hey, PB&J. Perfect night for slot cars, exactly. Yeah, we've had that typical spring overcast, kind of sort of raining thing going on. So obviously, with the past previous events that have been going on, I haven't had a lot of time to put a lot of thought into tonight's show. So it's kind of just the raw, let's go back down to the basics type of thing. So for the first 10 or 15 minutes, I'm just going to sit here and chat with what you guys and talk about whatever you wanted to. And I'll throw out some topics if nobody has anything. And I know the one thing that we mentioned in the membership show on the member side was the new F1 cars and how the new McLarens came out. And Paul said that he got one of them and he knew that the mold was different. And I didn't know if a lot of people knew that or not. But so far, the Sauber and the McLaren that I've seen on the pictures, like on the thumbnails from the previous shows, those are definitely different molds. By the way, I'll give you some tips and things to look for. Here on the wing, there's some little mounting tabs that you can see in there. So there's some differences there. And then here on the motor, on the side pods, there's some openings and grills there. Just little subtle differences that I love that AFX took the time to make it like the real car. And if you're interested in seeing those McLarens, you can watch the Miami Grand Prix, and they did have the sprint race and qualifying. And don't give it away because G-Bud hadn't watched it yet. Neither have I. So we don't know who got pole. But like I mentioned to the members, AFX has got it right now where I think you can honestly run an IROC series with these style of F1 cars with this version, the Italian flag version, one of the black and lime green or neon green versions, and then the new orange and black McLarens. Those are pretty easy to tell apart, even though they all got black in them. The colors would be able to be differentiated going around the track. 2 posts on 1 post. Yeah, see, little subtle differences. Yeah, that's what he's talking about right here. In case you don't know what he's talking about, post. Those are the posts right there. And that's a dual post, and there's a single post. Hey, Slightly Mad. Yeah, Patrick. Yeah. And I believe you had to do some horse trading to somebody, because you would have ended up with 2 of the same or something like that. I don't know. We've given away a lot of stuff on this channel. A lot of stuff. Yeah, I knew that Steven Crossland, Rooster Racing, wasn't going to be there because I talked to him earlier today about Bruce's Super 7 and one of his Area 51s that he's going to send me that we're going to actually test and run with the other Lexan bodied cars on a Monday night show. There it is, G-Bud. See, thank you for helping me out. Yeah, the old noodle isn't what it used to be. You know, I may think I'm younger, but my brain tells me something different. And obviously my hairline. Oh, well, hey, we hit 52. Everyone, thank you for showing up or turning on 2 devices, whatever. But we've hit at least the first giveaway. We're close to it. 60, 70, 80. We're 8 away. Come on, guys. Get out that phone, the tablet, or whatever. We lost 3 when I said that. So, oh well. Oh, I was getting us excited because we were only 8 away from the 60 part of the giveaway, and that was within the first 15 minutes. And I was thinking we were well on our way to getting there. So I was getting excited real quick because numbers kept popping up. And then apparently somebody saw my ugly face and they bounced out. They knew what it was meant to be. Yeah. Well, that's only a certain company. Anybody that knows me knows it's already gone. So yeah, G Bud pointed out one of the things that I noticed right off the bat, and I forgot to mention. So thank you again, G Bud, for having my back on that. So the rear wing, the sides, the front wing, some little cosmetic things on the side pods here. AFX knocked it out of the park. If you guys like F1 racing and you like the realism of it, these are the most realistic F1 cars that I think AFX has ever put out. I mean, they're down to even the colored wheels on the McLarens and stuff. So hopefully I'll have some of those. Like I mentioned in the member show, I'm going to try to have all 3 versions so I can have them and show the differences. Hey, Rob, thank you for showing up, buddy. This one? This is the one I got off of my buddy Adam Hurt on his show that's finding its way on the wall eventually. It did. All right. Hey, thank you for letting me know. I haven't had a chance to check. I was worried. Doug lives in Canada, and it takes about as long for a package to get from him to him from here as it did for you to get it halfway around the world. So track rails are done. Hey, congratulations, Mark. Everyone give Mark a round of applause. That's no easy thing. They make it look easy in videos, but yep. Yeah, I threw in as many extra of the other members' channel stickers that I had, man. Now the wiring. Set small goals, Marks. I'll give you the inspirational speech I used to give to people whenever I was a manager trying to get them to increase productivity. So set yourself small goals that are achievable so that when you hit those goals, it encourages you to try harder to reach your next goal. So how would you like to outline your goals and how we would like to get you to reach you where we need you to be? So in your case, I'd say start with a lane and then work your way around. Oh yeah, no. If you go way back and look at some of Mark's archives, when I first ran into Mark, he had his track set up, and he was worried about putting scenery up, and it was a plastic click clack track, and then out of nowhere, boom! Next thing we know, he's got this nice new awesome Viper track, and he's buying these cars that are so fast that you think you see something on the track, but you don't know if it's just a blur, a fly, or 1,000. Holy cow! Congratulations, Steve. That's amazing. 1,000. That is awesome, Jim. Hey, Mark, that reminds me of somebody that said they built 100 of a certain kind. I'm definitely upgrading my drag strip. Dude, I love your drag strip. I love the way you made it to where you could dual purpose your track. That's what that way you're getting the best of both worlds. Plus, you got that nice long garage, and you've got your man cave going on, dude. For sure, for sure. I can't remember the name of the channel, but I'll try to have it so I can post it in the description of the video next week. But there's a guy, doesn't make videos anymore, but he has the most incredible diorama drag strip that I have ever seen. And I mean, it's down to four-wheelers pushing cars off the track, emergency vehicles that can come in and Y in with old school single rail Aurora track, smoke that whenever they're doing burnouts, he's got to set it up with audio. It's insane. But definitely longer. Oh yeah, see, there you go, Josh. Yeah, you always want more length. You got to open it up. That's why, if you noticed, there's not a lot of squiggly or turns on my track. I only turn when I had to. It's all straight as much as I could get. Reading the comments here. Sorry. Well, we keep dancing in the lower 50s, but that's another 10 foot to mess around with. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why that part of my table, I extended it instead of just being another 4 foot that way. I took it as far as I could based on the previous location where I was at. And that's why it's over, what is it, 56 inches? So I think something like that, 54, 56 inches, something like that. It's over 4.5 feet this way. Instead of just doing another 4x8 sheet and cutting it in half, I had to buy two of them, and then I took it as long as I could so I could add another 15-inch straightaway to make more length. Slot car 64, that's it, Zim. Oh yeah, Jim, that just like running wire. That's awesome. Well, like I told the members, the good news is the new phone made it, so we can all cheer. Yay! Scott got his new phone, and then we can all go boo postal service, because I'm not going to throw the new phone company underneath the bus, but they shipped the phone without the SIM card. So they said they'd send me a SIM card, and I was supposed to have it today. The post office didn't deliver it today, so boo. But when I do, I'll be able to share more stuff with it. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Well, about a dozen of those at my house. Yep. Sandra, I'm with you 100%. Since my piece of crap now barely gets text messages or receive phone calls, I know that sounds funny, all from an update. But now I don't even get LTE. It's just bars. So it's continually getting worse, and that's why it's crap. But it's kept me from being on said phone to watch videos, which is a cursing and a blessing all at the same time. John, yeah, that is a blessing. Yeah, we'd all love to go back in time. Yep. Michael, there's always that fork in the road that we all took that we go, if I was to do it different. Where's the hole for the crank in that phone? That's the problem. The mice got out of the spinny wheel. Hey, Todd. Thanks for showing up, man. Yeah, no. Trust me, if I can't even use this thing for a countdown timer like I do with my old Samsung Note, then we may have to have a live of me smashing the holy living crap out of this thing, because I don't think there's anybody that would want to take it in on trade in. But, you know, if I tell you, you might get banned. Yep. Yeah, and I spoke to Todd today on the phone. Always good to talk to him. You need to go by and check out his channel, the Toju Racing, and check out the Monday Ramble, which I've been missing myself because of, like I said stuff and only catching parts of it. But he did get an awesome Mustang, and he made an awesome Facebook haul, marketplace haul on some cars and stuff. And so you go by and check that out. And he's really impressed on how some of those cars ran. And check him and the gang out when they do get to run some laps, usually on the weekends at some point in time, Fridays or Saturdays. But just go by and subscribe, hit the bell, and then when he does do something, you're going to know about it. That's the easy way to do it. And I know B&S slot cars. I think Steve was on earlier today based on what my feed was telling me. And I know he's got a huge AFX layout that he's built. So go by and check out him and Cheryl, and check out him running some laps on that bad boy. And if memory serves me correct, he's using a Carrera lap timer for his. And so it seems to work well for him. And that might be a viable option for people that don't want to invest in like a Biasu or a TrackMate or something like that. Oh, man, no problem. What am I missing here? I have to lube up the crank. Oh, crack me up. Oh, yeah. You guys don't know how long it's been since live. Oh, so we're 4 people away. 4 people, and we give away a pit kit tonight. And I hope everybody that got their stuff shipped received it. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention in the member show. And Danny, I do apologize, Mr. Sosa. Roaming around in the truck today on the way back from my parents' house when I was unloading stuff, I found one of the boxes that never made it to the post office. So that's on my bad, not the post office. Whenever I own my mistakes. So it's the most recent one that you got an email saying that your shipment was on the way from Ship Pirate or Pirate Ship or whatever the hell it's called. And that's on me. That was riding around in my truck, and I didn't even realize it. So I will get that out on Monday, my friend. Yeah, there we go. Paul, thank you for backing me up there. That's what I thought I saw on Steve's too. It's where you can't see it. 2 people. 2 people. We get to that 60, we give away the pit kit. But speaking of awesome cars, before we oh no, and I saw that yours and a couple other people's have reached out, and like I said, if it doesn't show red on your message, then that means that I haven't read it yet. To everybody that's reached out, and like I told my members, at one point in time, I had over 88 text messages on my phone because of the way it's acting up, and every time, yeah. So if you have reached out, I apologize personally while I'm here that I haven't reached back, but I will. Just give me some time. I just have not had the literal time to sit down and try to go through all the text messages. But I appreciate the time that people took to write those messages, and I am going to reply to those because they meant a lot. The support meant a lot from the people of the channel. So thank you all. I'll go sign up my wife and kid real quick. Thanks, Josh. Hey, Patrick. We got a couple of Patricks. Hey, OID, Damon. There we are. We're 60. Everyone give yourselves a round of applause and tell Josh and his son and his wife thank you. So once again, we've got a pit kit right here, and hopefully, Shifty, you received yours, and thank you again for the donating the money for the shipping on that. That was awesome. And if we get to the 70 and the 80, then there's 2 more of those very same pit kits, and I've got a bonus giveaway card. And I haven't seen the Mayor of Sweet Jane yet, so there's a good chance they may join in later on too. And if they do, there's a couple more people that'll be on there because, like I said, we're up to 62 now. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, guys. 63. So we may end up giving away all that stuff tonight, which would be an awesome way to come back. I'll tell you that after the week I've had. It's just fun to hang out with my slot car family now. So since I got interrupted by us in a good way, hitting the milestone, I did want to remind everybody that there are 2 people that you can reach out to for these cars now. Steve with Rooster Racing that's on here right now. If you reach out to him via text or phone or his Facebook page, I've got all 3 of them down there. He can get you one of these for $35 shipped, brand new in the package. And if you want to wait because you want to buy some more cars, go check out my buddy Adam on Wednesday night, and he'll be more than happy to sell you one there also. But that's why I use that as the thumbnail to show off this awesome car again, because the detail on these is incredible. This is actually the car I was showing off to all of my second and third cousins that I got to meet over the last week, and telling them about slot cars and bragging about an awesome community of people. And so hopefully some of them join in or see the channel at some point in time, and we've hooked another generation into the hobby. But reach out to those guys if you're interested in getting one of those awesome looking cars. And then when they're sold out, you can always reach out to Brian, Ryan, Danny, Mac and the gang at ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. Oh yeah, Monty, it's beautiful. Michael, it's more of like what I would consider like an autumn orange. For lack of a better term, it's not really bronze. It's definitely got some orange in it. Orange metallic, yeah. But not your typical orange. That's burnt orange. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the words. There's the words I couldn't get my brain to spit out of my mouth. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I didn't realize how taxing all this this stuff was going to be on the old brain cell. But anyway, beautiful cars. I can't recommend them enough. Thank you again to my buddy Adam. He's the one that gave me this one right here, and we're going to have another chassis underneath it. So I'll have a backup for the Shadow, the Flash, and I don't have a name for this one yet, but I'll come up with it once I get a chassis underneath it and get it on the track and kind of get a feel for it. But anyway, they're beautiful cars. I suggest you add one to your collection. They're limited edition. You're never going to see them come out again. And just one little tidbit in case you didn't already notice or already know this, this is the only GT40 that they made painted that doesn't have a number on it. So this is like a street version. So, and this comes from a guy that has every single one of them. So I know for a fact this is the only one that does not have a number on it. Oh, nice, Rick. Yeah, no, Steve's a great guy. I can't wait to get his stuff on my track. And thank you again for paying for his membership to get him on with us and getting us all hooked up with him, Rick. That was all you're doing, buddy. Thank you again. Awesome. So I can't recommend those cars enough. The camera is not doing it justice. Trust me, you've got to see these things in person. If you want it to shine like mine, put it through your own detail shop. Grab you 4 microfiber towels. Start off with some Novus on one towel and rub in that Novus as much as you can everywhere, all over that plastic, all you can. Then take a clean microfiber towel, polish it nice and pretty. And then when it's all nice and slick where you can just feel the towel flying off of it, then go grab your ceramic coating and do the same thing. Get one of those wet, get the body wet, rub the ceramic coating all over it, rub it in real good, then get a dry one and polish it. And then that's what you end up with. Because there's my process to polish those bodies. And you can see that's why I'm sharing it. It works. So if you like that shine, that's how I did it. And with that ceramic coating, it feels like, I mean, yeah, this, I can't put something on it and watch it slide off like they do in the commercials, but trust me, it's that slick. Good stuff. Josh, down below in the description of this video, hit more twice and just keep scrolling down through all the awesome people that support the hobby. And you'll have all of Steve, Rooster Racing's contact information, Keith Rooster Horton's contact information, G-Bud. We got them all down there. Oh, no problem, man. And got a link, if you're on Facebook, I got a link to his Facebook page so you can join his page there. And I know whenever I was on today sharing tonight's show on Facebook, I saw that someone was bragging on a couple of his chassis that they got and sent some pictures. So always good stuff. John wanted to know what Danny's eating. Hey, Randy, thanks for showing up, man. Sorry if I missed you earlier. Oh, and thank you, Paul. I was talking and didn't see. My bad. Like I said, I usually sit and eat dinner and watch after the fact to see things that maybe I could improve on or what I goofed up on. And I've noticed that I spend a lot of time staring at a camera or down at the computer and not at the camera. And that might be a little boring for somebody that just is catching it afterwards. The Sopranos. I love that show. I was into The Sopranos before The Sopranos was hot. Or became the next big thing. So Sopranos. Oh, now I see. My bad. Well, we do have the slot car mafia here, there, Diamond Jim. Are you sparkling to the tees? Estoy bien mi amigo, Fox. I got that from them. Somehow I can see Danny and Randy coming up with that one late night playing with slot cars. That's not a stretch of the imagination by any means in my book. The Sopranos. I love it. And lunching old house. Oh, crack me up. Well, who is it that lives in Paul's shed? Remember last time I heard he thought it was a raccoon. Well, will I be swimming with the fishes? That's you, John. Oh, my bad, John. We'll whack you if you don't let us in the race. You tell everybody to come and take a little car ride with you. Yeah, fishes. Yeah, see, Randy. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. Oh, hey, obviously it's keeping some people entertained because we're still hanging around the 060 mark, which is awesome considering I'm sitting here talking about getting some cement shoes and swimming with fishes. They'd be like, what the hell kind of slot car channel is this? Well, anyway, like I said, I know that I didn't have a lot for the show other than what we've got for the auction tonight. The members picked out 6 cars out of the 9 that I made available. And these are all 6 brand new cars that you've never had in front of you before, other than, maybe previous auctions, obviously, or seen them before. But these are all brand new to here for the auction for tonight. So there's no retreads or rebacks or anything like that. And they picked a huge gamut of the different kinds of cars. And we even have one brand new in the package. So let's swing that around there and show you guys what we got. There's the featured card for tonight. Once again, thank you to my buddy Adam at Adam's Slot Cars and More, the original Adam Hurt, and Brianna and Alex. Stop by and check him out on Wednesday night for some awesome carded cars. And you just never know what Adam's going to have. Collector cars. Yeah, you just got to check it out. And then there's the cars that we have for tonight. So tonight's auction cars that the members picked out of. Normally we do 5, but 2 of them came in at the same time. So I just said, what the heck, since I don't have a lot going on with the show, other than the just catching up with you guys and having some fun. Let's just throw it in there. So we do have the sister card, the Lola, that the last auction that we had 2 weeks ago that Fred Bruce bought. And just like I mentioned to the members, this one also does not have the pipes, but I am going to be getting those pipes as well as some others to Keith Rooster Horton. And so whoever buys this, once I get those pipes, I can send those out to you like I'm sending them to him. And so this one would then be complete once you added the chrome pipes, and it's in perfectionist shape. So if that's the only thing missing on this thing, that's a good thing, because a lot of times the wings are broken, the stacks are broken, the roll bar's broken, the head's missing off the driver. Sometimes the windshield's cracked, or even the paint's chipped. I've seen the paint chipped a bunch on them, but this one's in great shape, and it's on a running curve hugger chassis. You will need to put tires on it if you decide you want to run it, but it is what it is. And then we have a Dale Jr. Mountain Dew amp car tomorrow. And like I mentioned to the members, while I was cleaning it, you can see I broke the attachment glue or whatever they had for that wing back there. I did not reattach that. So if you do buy that, you will have to reattach that, because I didn't. But once you do, it'd be in perfect shape. And it is on a running lifelike chassis. And this is the perfect time for me to mention it. If you remember, Fred there, bought the Jimmy Johnson car tomorrow. And we're going to be showing off his custom Rooster Racing Super 7 chassis that has a lifelike clip that's going to go underneath it. And that's what you could do with this bad boy too. And I would reach out to Steve and tell him, if you got that car, to hook you up with one of his awesome chassis. And I know, just from running my Jimmy Johnson car around the track with the car tomorrow, those handle really well, and those things look badass. There's no really NASCAR that really looks like that. So pretty cool, in my opinion. Easy way to upgrade your car and haul ass at the same time. So we have, I'll start with the TYCOs first. So we have a twin pack only, I believe, Charger. You can see there, it's got some play wear there, and you can see a little bit of the paint there in the front. There it is, see, on the front part of it where it got scraped. But other than that, it's got the chrome rims. I don't know how that happened other than dropping it, because that chassis has never been ran. It's brand new. The tires are still soft. You could actually run this car the way it is around the track. That's how new that thing is. But I'm not calling it new old stock, because I didn't buy it new. Here we have the Valvoline 3rd Gen Camaro. Thank you again, Paul. And it does still have the sticker. You can see some yellowing with the age, obviously. But the rest of the car is in great shape. And you can see there the lid, no big deep scratches. The reflection. There's my ceiling fan again in the glass. So it's a good looking car, and the tampo's good on both sides. Still, do you need chrome front wheels for that Corvette on the wall? Which Corvette? Hey, Chris. Which Corvette are you talking about, Zim? Up here? Then I have, this is a Tommy Turbo Thunderbird. And it is a runner because someone switched out the rear end on it and put silicone tires on it. But it does still run. And like I mentioned to the members, you can go to Hardin Creek and get his conversion clip and make this an SRT and run the Neo magnets underneath it and have a good looking runner. So, or if you wanted to return it back to stock, find you the white hubs for the turbo, but it's the Turbo Thunderbird. And you can see the stickers there, and it's got a little bit where it's trying to peel right there. But all in all, it's pretty good. And I believe, I'll double check it whenever it comes up for auction, but I believe this is a set only Thunderbird. But if somebody knows now, they can just tell me. But I believe that's the only way you could get it. But it's in really good shape. And then the last one tonight on the old auction block, if anybody's so inclined, is G-Bud mentioned this was, I think he said 1997. It's the Hot Wheels Electric Racing Countach. It's got white rims that you can see there on black with the Goodyear in white and the Lamborghini in white with that yellow stripe, the number 8. And I'll see if it says there's a date in here. That's what I told him I was using the camera for. See all sorts of addresses, but we'll know when we get into the book because it's in the book. Yeah, see, there we go. Oops. They had singles and bagged. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Michael. Zim. So this would be good enough to hang on the wall. In fact, I've got one on the wall and it looks just as good as that one. So, oops. Lost part of my stickers back there. We lost Matt with Manchild Motorsports and Slightly Mad. We got to get them back up there. It does come separately. Okay, thank you, Patrick. Like I said, I didn't know. I haven't had a chance to do any research on any of those. I just know it came in. I've got a track set, 2 of them that it came in. But so this is where the subscribers tell me which one they want to see on the auction block first. And then when we're all done with the auction, we'll go straight into the giveaway. I'll remove the Camaro, Danny says. All right. So once again, you can reach out to Steve with Rooster Racing or Adam, the original Adam Hurt. And when they're sold out, you can go to Brian, Ryan, and Danny and Mac and the gang at protinkertoys.com, or Slot Car Central. I'd go to protinkertoys.com and get your own beautiful car. And we heard Camaro. So I believe, yeah, there it is. Yep, it's a lighted chassis. I thought my battery's in the other room, and I thought I remembered when I got it, I tested it, that it does light up. So it is on a lighted HP7 chassis. And it's the Valvoline. Oh yeah, definitely, Josh. Yeah, definitely help out the people. Keep them. Don't buy it off eBay. They have to pay those silly fees. Okay, so let's. I can't remember which one it is, so I'll just zoom out a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. He's on Wednesday night, Stephen, but I don't know. I didn't know that he was going to go live, but I'll let him answer. Oh, thank you, Jim. So just like I do with all the used cars, and I'm going to pull out my book right here. And thanks to Jim, I know which page to go to, so I don't have to fumble. But $40 is the starting bid if you're interested in the HP7 lighted chassis that does light up and the car does run. Camaro. And thank you, Mr. Benito, for your help on that. And I'm digging. You can hear me flipping now. Thank you, Danny. So we got 42. Oh, well, we got two of them. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. So it's going to go all the way to the end. Oh, thank you, Monty. I'm in a new spot, so there it is. And it's on the correct chassis. 87 to 97. Lighted HP7. Raymond Valvoline. So it looks like it had a nice 10-year run. Oh, thank you, Bruce. I just saw your bid. Oh, it didn't start. Thank you for pointing that out, too. See what happens when I start looking at a book? Yeah, thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, James. Sorry, I was looking at my book. I knew I hit the button. Apparently, I just hit the reset button. Thank you, Monty. Oh, crack me up. Oh, you guys don't know how good it feels to laugh. Just laugh. Thank you, Bruce. See, that's why I love this show and I love this community, guys. Like I said, I was looking forward to tonight. Like, I don't know, last week. I needed to laugh and hang out with some people. And hopefully the guys that come over and race, because it'll be the only chance we have in 3 weeks for us all to get together and race. So hopefully they all make it. And we get to do some racing tonight. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I'm a few beers short of a 12-pack. Yeah. Laughter is the best medicine, Steve. I agree 100%, my friend. I'm just sitting here smiling, reading the chat. You guys don't know how therapeutic that is. There it is, Monty. I'm sitting here sipping on it while I'm reading your guys' chat. And the high bid right now is 55 with Fred Flint there, but his real name is Bruce. And I believe it or not, I'm only 3 seconds behind on my TV, so the lag doesn't seem to be too bad. Bring some beer. Yeah. Hey, I'll send you some dry ice for Josh. We'll get one of those Yetis, put some dry ice in it. Thank you, Bruce. Oh, Mr. Murray. 5 seconds. Oh, wow. My buddy, Mr. Murphy. Hey, Kimber. Everyone give it up to Mr. Murphy. He came in there guns blazing at the very end. Everyone give him a round of applause. That's a good-looking car, Mr. Murphy. And you need to send me your T-shirt size, don't forget, and what color. But I'll send you your car before that. You did, but you send me your stuff. Everyone give him a round of applause. I try to get these third-gen Camaros whenever I can because even though I'm a Mustang guy, you got to have something to beat up on the racetrack. So congratulations, James. Thank you, sir, for your friendship and support. Yeah, John, you gotta have somebody to compete with. That's why I was all mad at GM when they said they were disconnecting or discontinuing the Camaro. I'm like, man, that just means I have to race Dodge Challengers all the time and Corvettes. So, because remember, once the Mustang's running, it will be on the street. And I can't help it if my right foot gets heavy and accidentally hits that little skinny pedal on the right. So we got the Charger twin pack, I believe, special. We've got the modified, I guess I should call Tomy Turbo with it looks like a Magna traction rear end to me. But like I mentioned, you can also hit up Hardin Creek, Terry, at HCC Slots and get that clip and convert that to Neo Magnet, and those motors you can replace. So these things are good little running cars. I love those chassis. Remind me a lot of the Super 7s. And then we have the Dale Jr. car tomorrow, amp car. Like I mentioned, if you didn't see it earlier, whenever I was cleaning it, I unpopped whatever attachment stuff they had on the wing. So it will need to be reattached. But other than that, I mean, it's a beautiful car. And if you do like the Lifelike chassis, you can leave it underneath it because it does run. But what I would suggest is to reach out to Steve with Rooster Racing and get one of his modified Super 7s or get one like Bruce is getting for his Jimmy Johnson car tomorrow. And then here's the sister Lola car to the one that Bruce bought 2 weeks ago. And like I mentioned earlier, and to the members earlier, also that this one's missing the pipes. But I do have a set that I pulled off of another Lola that I'm going to have Keith make a mold for and get some. So once those come in, I can, if someone buys this car, then I can send them those pipes that they can attach to that car. Because that's a beautiful version of that car if you don't have it. And with the Union Jack on there. And like I mentioned, some of the things, in case you're wondering why I'm bragging on this car, the wings are broken a lot of the times. The front windshields can be cracked. The driver's head will be gone. The roll bar will be cracked or missing completely. Sometimes the input, the stacks right there, the velocity stacks are missing. And then sometimes the paint's chipped here on the corners and on the front end. But on this one, as you can see, I'm sorry, like I said, I'm at a different angle. This one's in great shape. So beautiful car. Gorilla Glue. Yes, Danny. Oh, wow. James, I didn't know that. No competition there. Ooh, I bet that does look sharp, Zim. So what you guys want, or we got the Lambo, but this is where the subscribers tell me what they want to see up next. So we've got the, there it is, the carded Hot Wheels Racing Lamborghini. So you guys tell me what you want to see on the turntable next, and we'll get it up there and get it started. Oh, nice, Kimber. Well, thanks for joining us. Hope I'm not scaring the wildlife too bad. Here, let me. Okay, so I know what I'll do. We'll just move the moving turntable out of the way completely. Oh, come on, man, work with me. Okay. I can't make that look pretty, and I'm about ready to dump everything. Yeah, see, it just about fell. So let me see if I can scoot it back some more. See if I can trap it. Yay, Scott. Hey, Kimber, I can completely relate to that, my friend. Oh, well. Hey, I noticed I did it before I did it this time. Okay, so I know I normally start my carded TYCOs at $50, but if you've seen this thing for sale, you know there's no way I can start that auction at $50 because I paid more than $50. In fact, I'll tell you exactly to the penny what I paid for that. So if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But eventually, it will someday. But I got to have at least a starting bid of $60 because I paid $58.59. So there's less than $2 worth of profit in there if someone only pays the $60, but $60 is the starting bid for the Lambo if you're interested, and I will pull it up in the book so we can get some info on it. Oh wow, thank you, Rob. I think it's on page 65, car 13. Yeah, black, yellow, purple, Belgium release only, 1997. So there it is right there. And that's how rare this car is. Belgian release. So 28 years old, Belgian release. Yeah, Daddy came out swinging. And thank you, Jim, for helping me out. So that's a rare Lambo to find. Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, I see you have Ferrari on your wall. There's the sister to Ferrari. Or cousin or stepbrother or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, Paul, he came in, boom. He's like, nope, I'm not waiting until it gets down to 1 minute. I'll just go ahead and do that so we can go all the way to the end. But thank you both for bidding. Gives me a chance to get a drink of Mountain Dew. And if you can't hear my sinuses, it's thanks to this wonderful pollen that we have in the air. It looks like I live down a country dirt road and the truck doesn't move. Well, thank you, Rob. Kissing cousin, is that what it is, Paul? Well, I just know that they have a very unique relationship. I'll put it that way. I don't know how the Italians put it, but yeah, that might be the way they put it. I don't know. We'll have to ask our mafia. Oh yeah, Kimber, it's been driving. If you can't hear it, we got 5 seconds, so I'm just typing in the word sold in case anybody wants to try to come in and beat old Rob. Oh, and the answer is no. Thank you, Rob. He got him a Belgium release Hot Wheels Electric Racing black, purple, yellow Lambo carded. Forget about it. Yeah. And thank you, Josh, for bidding. And trust me, anytime I can get these things at a reasonable price, I will try to, because these are hard to find. Now I know why it was harder to find than normal, I thought. But good enough to look on your wall, or if you open it up, it's probably going to look pretty snazzy going around the track because you'd see it with that yellow stripe. So goodbye, man. Thank you. Put that over here. Hey, no problem, Steve. Thanks for showing up tonight, buddy. Have yourself a good night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. Bada bing, bada boom. It was between Lambo and GT40. Yep. Good night, buddy. So here, I'm going to move those out of the way. I'm going to move the turntable back up here because that's the only carded car. But if the post office does do their normal delivery next Saturday night, we should have a few carded cars to choose from. If the members pick them, because we're also going to have a few pretty cool loose cars to boot. I got some cool cars headed this way. I was just waiting on the post office to do their thing. Out of my hands. There we go. Get Matt up there. There's the timer. The slot car rat pack. Yep, exactly, John. So we're down to Dale Jr., the Lola, or the Thunderbird, or the Charger. You guys tell me which one we want up there. Charger. All right. And once again, I will point out that it does have some, what? There you go. See that? There it is. There we go. See that? Looks like the paint's trying to come up, or something was stuck to it, like it was in the package, and then right there at the very front. So if you get out your Sharpie, you can fix that, because the rest of the car is in perfect shape. It just looks like damage from being dropped or whatever, but yeah. And then there we go. That's what I'm trying to show you. There is no use on those whatsoever. And the tires are still pliable, so you can run them. That looks almost like new, but it's not brand new. So, and I'll do Lola next. Oh, John, I'll do the T-Bird, then we'll do the Lola. So there we go. I'll put them in order. Let's see, T-Bird for John, and then Lola. So looks like Junior's going to bring up the rear tonight. So $40 is the starting bid on the Charger. Twin pack, I believe, only. If I'm wrong, I'll find out here real quick. The Kinks, yes. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, thank you, Bruce. So it's going to go all the way to the end. So let me dig out my bookie here. So I'm trying to get some more diverse. 68. Thank you, Jim. I was working my way from the back forward because I knew since it was a Mattel version car, it was going to be older. There we go. And that's car 22. Yep, twin pack only. Dark yellow. And that's that TRU means that's a Toys R Us exclusive. So that's what that stands for. Oh, nice, John. Yeah, Zim. There's an orange Superbird and a yellow Superbird and an orange Charger or a red Charger and a yellow Charger. Although I don't have the twin packs, I do own the individual cars. But not both versions of light and dark yellow. I just own the one. I'm kind of making sure that I have money to get my Mustang going. Gotta get it running. And right now the high bid is Bruce at 50 with 1 minute left. Uh-oh, I see Tommy Gun. The Italian mafia there. $30 seconds. Kimber, the last engine builder, Show Me Speed in Stratford, Missouri, screwed up the motor and it has to be redone. 10 seconds. So I'm kind of upset, but I don't have time to mess with him, and I got to get it done. Oh, wow. Out of nowhere, Monty came in there trying to snipe it away. And then Bruce came in and said, not so fast. I'll take a picture, Monty. If I can find my stupid piece of crap phone. I want to throw it, but I can't. So you guys were shooting at each other really good. So yeah, thank you, Monty. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, everybody that bid. But yeah, he got me. You are part of the mafia. Congratulations, man. And then my buddy John wanted to see the Thunderbird. And then Zim clarified for me that this is not just a set-only car. But once again, I will point out it's a Tomy turbo chassis that you can get the clip and put Neo magnets on it. That motor is replaceable. And then those are the same shoes as they run on Vipers. So if you have a Viper, you can use the same pickup shoes, or a Super G Plus, you can use the same pickup shoes on this thing. And then all you need to do is change out that rear end, because someone did race this car. They have silicone tires on it. But other than that, it's in pretty decent shape, considering it's got to be somewhere in the 80s or 90s. But we'll find out real quick whenever I dig it out in the book. But first gen chassis with the notched guide pin area. Okay, cool. Here, let's show him what everybody was talking about. Well, it looks like somebody's replaced it, but so all right. $40 on the Big Bad Thunderbird if anybody's interested. I know what happened. I ended up paying for that chassis, but it is what it is. Thank you, John. So John's in at 40. Let me dig out my book, see if I can't find it real quick. Sorry for the silence. I thought it was for sure in this one. Oh, well. Super G pluses. Oh, no. Okay, so I grabbed the wrong book. I thought it was in this book right here because I saw this Bill Elliott right there, and it's not. Thank you, Rick. Oh, and thank you, Bruce. But Rick got the high bid at 45. I dropped the ink pen. Let me go see that other book. That other book ain't going to have it. Thank you, Bruce. It was only business. I thought it was dangerous living in the Midwest, Rick. Apparently living in the Northeast is a little more dangerous than we thought. They are nice, though. They offer to buy you cement shoes and everything. Thank you, Rick. I just don't know. I'm not a gray person. I don't know that would match me very well. Different crowd. Yep. Yeah, I like steak. They like meatballs. And lasagna. I like that too, but I got to have my cow. Oh, thank you, Ed. I didn't know that. I knew that, Terry sold that adapter to make it like an SRT, which is the only difference in those two, in case anybody too. You have a little friend too. Say hello to my little friend. 10 seconds, so I'm just typing in the word sold. Uh-oh, Randy. Oh, Danny tried to get in there. Oh, okay. But I think you guys already bid what had already been bid. Yeah, Rick had the first bid at 50. And then Randy came in at 51. So, Danny, your brother got you. Everyone give Randy a round of applause. Oh, yeah. No, I love those chassis. Like I said, it's a runner, too. Obviously, someone. And thank you, everybody, Rick and Danny and everybody else that bid. John. Damn, shot my ass off again. Randy, you went against the family. Uh-oh, Paul. That doesn't sound good. I mean, if I remember the So Sopranos correctly. So here's the Lola again. I won't spend a lot of time on it because I've already done it several times. But just to remind everybody, it does not have that on there. But as soon as I get the mold back from Keith Rooster Horton, then I will send it. If someone buys it, I will send that to them so they can attach it to the car. And it is on the correct. I think it came with a couple of different chassis, but it's on a curve hugger chassis that does run. And she's a beaut. So let's get her up there and get that party started. $40 if anybody's interested in the Lola. That's the sister car to the one from 2 weeks ago. The other was a TYCO Pro. Thank you, Zim. That's what I thought. Boat anchor. Better watch out, John. They may come and have a visit with you. I'm digging through my book. I haven't seen anybody. Oh, thank you, Bruce. So Bruce is in 42. Should be towards the front. Oh, thank you, Josh. So it's going all the way to the end. We have 2 people bidding. That's the Steffi and Rick rule. I haven't seen Steffi and Mike. Hope they're doing all right. They'll cut through nobody's backyard to get to me. Oh, you hear that, Paul? You're John's security. Bet you didn't know that, did you? Uh, 41. Cool rule. Yep. Like I said, the show's always evolving and getting better, and you guys help do that. Oh, there it is. All right. Finally. Page 41. This is the sister car right there. Right there. There we go. That's the one that was sold last week. This is the one that's up now. Car 15. Good grief. Well, what the hell? 15, 16. Yeah, it does, Rick. I need to invest in another one. That you can see the so the pages aren't attached. Oh my gosh, it's at the very top. So there it is. 1976 Chrome Hugger. Blue, red, white flag, Lola. Oh my gosh, Danny got revenge. Danny, congratulations, buddy. You got both. You got a twofer. You got Bruce and Randy. Shots fired. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. And as soon as I have pipes, I'll be putting this one up for sale, just so you guys know. But see, this missing the pipes too, because I pulled the pipes off of it so I could get the pipes made for this one. So Bruce can have his pipes for his car. This isn't his. I've got another one. So as soon as I get the pipes, you can see this one in the chassis will be underneath it. But I've got another beautiful version of the chrome one of the 260. But this one belongs to Mr. Sosa, Danny. Beauty. All right, the last car of the night, and then we're going to go straight into the giveaway, and that is the Dale Jr. Amp Mountain Dew car tomorrow, NASCAR. If you can't already tell, like I mentioned, whenever I was cleaning it, my microfiber tile hung on that nice, awesome wing, and it popped it loose. It didn't break anything. I'm trying to show you. There you go. See, there's nothing broken. It just, whatever they attach it with, glue-wise or adhesive-wise, came off. It is on a running chassis. But like what mentioned, what I would do, I'd get me a Super 7 chassis and slap underneath that bad boy personally. But those cars are pretty cool. even though it's got that little broken wing, most of them that are used don't even have the wing on it at all. So that's an easy repair. So $40 is the starting bid on the Dale Jr. car if anybody's interested in it. Oh, yeah, no, I've got a Super 7 underneath my Jimmy Johnson. Thank you, Bruce. And you know me and my Mountain Dew. Yeah, Todd. Oh, wow. Thank you, Rob. Rob bought out the big bear gun on that shot. He went boom. Yeah, exactly, Paul. He's letting those East Coasters know who carries the big gun. Was that from the West Coast with love, Rob? Show them how they do it on the West Side. Yep. Yeah. There's a few group of people out there in Cali I wouldn't want to mess with, like the Crips or the Bloods or Hell's Angels or. Yeah, exactly, Danny. The rector rearranger tonight. Oh, Rick. Oh, Rick. Oh, you just had to do that for Rich, didn't you? You just had to do that for Rich. Well, at least you didn't go down in a bid like he normally does. Hope Rich is doing well. Uh-oh. I got my crew. Uh-oh. Cracking me up. We got a who is it? Was it East Coast, West Coast? Rich is on the move. Yeah, I knew he was moving. I just didn't know when. Like I said, I haven't been able to keep up with anybody or anything, and I apologize. I'm surprised he got his room packed already. No comment. That's the best way to stay, Josh, is neutral like Switzerland. Thank you, Rob. 82, and I'm typing in the word sold because there's less than 10 seconds. 2, 1. Oh, well, in the memory of Rich, Rick tried to get it for 80.50, but Mr. Rodriguez brought out that big Cali gun, and yeah, it was Biggie Smalls and Tupac. Wasn't that who the big West Coast, East Coast skiff was over? I don't know. But all I know is that Rob, you got a good-looking car there, buddy. And then you definitely need to check in. Monday night, I'll run my Super 7 with my Jimmy Johnson car like what Bruce is going to have, just to show you how that looks with a Super 7 chassis on it. Not yours, but I'll run mine and show you how well that thing looks going around the track. Because they look badass. I got news for you. They're good-looking cars. I got to give it to Lifelike for that. That's how we roll. Yeah. Oh, crack me up. All right. So since I'm switching the camera back. Sorry. Let me generate a random number real quick. And I'm going to write it down. How many we got live right now? 60. Wow. Thank you. 60 people this late into the show. Thank you guys all so much for still being here. But you, for your patronage, you're going to have a chance to win a free pit kit. Thanks again to my buddy, friend, and his family of Adam, the original Adam Hurt, and Brianna and Alex. And be sure and stop by and see him on Wednesday nights. He's got some awesome cars for sale, and you're not going to find any better prices anywhere. Trust me. Good guy and helping a good family. So stop by and say hi, even if you don't buy anything. And thank him for supporting the pit kits for tonight. So, and all my rambling there, I forgot to write down the number. So I'm writing it down. And it's for the 60 viewer. All right. So if you're new to oh, thank you, Lena. No, yeah, no, that's like I said, laughter is the best medicine, and I've been getting a lot of that tonight, and this is just what my heart and my soul needed. So thank you all for joining in, and hopefully somebody's smiling as big as I am on the inside and the outside when we give away an awesome pit kit. And once again, thank you again to Adam and Alex and Brianna for donating those for the last few weeks, and we do have 2 more of those that will be available, and then that'll be end of those. And then Todd with Toju Racing spoke to him today, and he's donated some gifts that he wants to use as giveaways as his way of saying thank you again for supporting him in his time of need whenever he was going through those hospital bills and stuff like that. So got a lot of exciting free stuff coming, just as those people's way of saying thank you for helping them and thank you for supporting the hobby. But if this is your first time doing this, it's real simple. All you have to be is a subscriber. The random number generator has picked a number. I've got it written down right here. I'm going to type the word go in the chat. I'm going to point at the screen and say go. When I think I see the number, I'm going to say stop. I'll put stop in the chat, and I'll do this, slice the old neck thing or whatever. And then I'll go back and I'll start from the top down, and I have to go off of my feed on who I see as first. And I'll take a picture if there's more than one person that I can see that's close with that number, because that could be the latency. So what I would like everybody to do that's wanting to participate in this, you don't have to, but it's free. It gets shipped to you for free. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to play. I mean, come on, what's better than free? I would take the 5-second right here, refresh whatever you're on, try to get it as close to up to the second with YouTube as possible. That way you have the best chance of getting the number that's the winning number in there before the other person that does, because you're up against 57 other people and the number's 1 to 60. So let's get this party started. Go. Oh, I saw it. I'm going to start scrolling up, because if I don't, I'll lose. If I missed it earlier, I apologize. But I only saw it the one time. So the 60 viewer giveaway number, as you can see right there, is 59. Since I can't show you with my phone, that's why I did it on the computer and I wrote it down. So the first 59 that I come to, and I'll start from the top down, and any number in the 50s, I'll read out loud. Randy, 55. John, 56. So close, buddy. Todd, Toju Racing, 55. Patriot Commando, hey, thanks for showing back up, man. 54. G-Bud, 51. G-Bud, 52. Randy Koki, my buddy Randy, 59. So I have it Jeff Harris, 13, Randy Koki, 59, and Patriot Commando, 43. I'll take a picture. Give the camera a second to focus in on the highlighted one, but trust me, it's 59. Does that? Okay, yay, hey, what do you know? Everybody agrees. Sometimes that's a victory all in itself, with the latency and everything. So everyone give Randy a round of applause. And because of that, him winning that pit kit that Adam donated, his purchase of tonight's Thunderbird ships for free. So congratulations, Randy. The Slot Car Mafia East Coast got him a win. Yay for me, yes. Oh, crack me up. Well, thank you to my buddy Mr. Murray, Mr. Murphy, as Brian calls him with Pro Tinker Toys. Mr. Rob Rodriguez, thank you, sir, for your carded Lambo and your Dale Jr. purchase. Bruce, thank you for your Charger purchase. Appreciate that as always. Randy, your T-Bird that you purchased, and you get your free pit kit, so you won twice tonight. And then Danny Sosa, once again, the Sosa brothers battling each other, got the other Lola. And then once I get those pipes from Keith, I will get those sent out. Get that man a cannoli, yes. Exactly, Todd. But just a quick reminder that I will be going live on Monday night for Monday Night Slot Cars episode 23. If the Visu system works tonight, because I will run laps with it, even if the guys don't show up, I'm going to test out the race versus practice, and hopefully that works. And that way we can show off Mark Slot Car Garage's awesome build and get an accurate time with it. And the one that I call Captain America, that is the Viper that we know that goes below 3 seconds. So we can get those bad boy on the track. And then I'm not going to tell you it's a surprise, but all I can say is it's a large surprise and a unique surprise. And I'm a blessed person to have gotten it surprise. So let's just say you've got to tune in Monday. Even if you don't care about the run of the cars, you will want to see what I'm going to show off. And I'm not going to tell you or give you a hint, because if I do, it'll give it away. But guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to everybody that did reach out and offer their condolences on my loss with my grandmother and the family and everybody. That meant a lot. I did even relay that thoughts that everybody was giving in the comments on my post to my parents. And they said to reply and let everybody know thank you, that they appreciate the thoughts and prayers. So I want to relay that back to you guys, that it was heard, it was received, and it was appreciated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys are just thebomb.com. And if you've not noticed in the description below, I tell everybody in the world about you guys. We do have the best HO Slot Car only channel on YouTube, bar none. We may be number 2 in subscribers now, but there's no doubt in my mind we're going to be number 1 eventually. So you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. Be sure and reach out and tell your elderly loved ones, if you haven't recently, if you still have them around, that you love them, because just like mine, you never know, at a blink of an eye, they can be taken from you, and you didn't even get to say goodbye. So guys, once again, thank you so much for your support. Have a good rest of your weekend. I will see you Monday night after I get off work for a kick-ass Monday night show. I can't wait. Get your popcorn, get your drinks ready. We're going to have some fun on Monday night. Cars on the track and a special surprise. Can't beat it. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening.